जय हिंद दोस्तों, वेलकम बैक टू द यूट्यूब चैनल ऑफ मेजर कल्सी क्लासेस। आज के वीडियो काफ़ी स्पेशल होना है बिकॉज आज हम लोग इंटरैक्ट करेंगे एसएसबी के अभी एक बैचेस में। अभी के एसएसबी में एमकेसी में 2 बैचेस चल रहे हैं, बैच 1 एंड बैच 2। हम अभी जाके बैच 1 के बच्चों से इंटरैक्ट करेंगे बिकॉज रिलेटिवली उन्होंने थोड़ी ज़्यादा क्लासेस करी हैं। हम उनसे जानेंगे उनका कैसा अनुभव रहा है, यहाँ पे क्या एक्सपीरियंस रहा है, क्या उनको फ़ायदा मिल रहा है मेजर कल्सी को ज्वाइन करने से, एंड क्या क्या उनको पर्सनल फीडबैक मिले, ताकि उनकी जर्नी को देख के आप कहीं ना कहीं मोटिवेट हो सके, खुद को ये बढ़ावा दे सके कि हाँ अगर एसएसबी की डेट्स आ गई है, भले आप टीएस एंट्री के हो, जैग एंट्री के हो, टीजीसी की एंट्री रिसेंटली खुलने वाली उसके हो, टीए एंट्री के भी कैंडिडेट्स हैं, टीएस एंट्री, एनडी और सीडीएस के भी रिटन एग्जामिनेशन के रिजल्ट आने वाले हैं। तो लगातार 5-6 एंट्रीज के एसएसबी नेक्स्ट मंथ से स्टार्ट, और कई की दिसंबर में ऑलरेडी स्टार्ट हो चुकी है। सो आपकी कोई भी एंट्री हो, हर कैंडिडेट के बच्चे यहाँ पे, हर एंट्री के बच्चे हैं हमारे पास, उनसे जानेंगे कि उनका क्या फीडबैक रहा है, क्या प्रोसेस रहा है, ताकि कहीं ना कहीं उनकी जर्नी से आप खुद को मोटिवेट कर सकें, खुद के प्रोसेस को किस तरीके से एनालाइज करना है, खुद की तैयारी जो रिकमेंडेशन तक की जर्नी है एंड द जर्नी फॉरवर्ड, उसके लिए खुद को रेडी कैसे करें। सो आज ये जानते हैं, बच्चों से इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, क्या उनका सेशन रहा है, क्या बातें रही है। सेट ओके, सो राइट नाउ बिफोर यू टू टेक द, आपका फीडबैक कैसा रहा, एक्सपीरियंस का एसएसबी के क्लासेस में, क्या क्या आपने सीखा है, क्या क्या आपकी चीजें बेटर हुई हैं, क्या क्या आपको फॉल्ट अभी भी लग रहा है, किस पे आप वर्क करना चाहते हैं, द होल थिंग। नाउ लेट मी ब्रीफ यू अगेन कि क्या क्या आपके टॉपिक्स रहे हैं, क्या क्या आपकी प्रोफेशन किस तरीके से रही है। फर्स्ट 3 डेज आपकी चलती है स्क्रीनिंग क्लासेस, मंडे ट्यूसडे वेडनेसडे, देन थर्सडे फ्राइडे सैटरडे इज योर साइकोलॉजी सेशन, मंडे ट्यूसडे वेडनेसडे अगेन इज योर इंटरव्यू सेशन जो आपका अभी करंटली चल रहा है, देन योर नेक्स्ट सेशन विल बी ऑफ जीटीओ, थर्सडे फ्राइडे सैटरडे एंड संडे। दिस विल बी कंप्लीट 14 डे क्लासेस। कुछ लोग की आधी ऑलरेडी हो चुकी है, कुछ का लास्ट वीक चल रहा है, कुछ की नए वीक स्टार्ट है। तो इट इज अ साइक्लिक बैच, डेफिनेटली आप कभी भी ज्वाइन करेंगे आपको सारे बैचेस 48 डेज में कवर हो जाएंगे। क्लियर? माय नेम इज शान शुक्ला, आई एम रिकमेंडेड कैंडिडेट फ्रॉम 19 SSB बोर्ड इलाहाबाद in April, but because of medical issue definitely I could not join the academy. So right now I'm also guiding you 9 to 10 batches mine of personality development classes और GD lecture classes, इसको आप बेसिक लैंग्वेज में कह सकते हैं। क्लियर? सो नाउ आई विल आस्क यू वन बाय वन हर एंट्री के बच्चे से कि आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा है, क्या आपका सेशन कैसा चला है। विल स्टार्ट विद यू, जस्ट नंबर 199।
So as for now, my experience has been really great and appreciable because I had been diversifying my mind mentally and इतना ही नहीं physically भी, because GTO ground में I was able to think more and more because as the sir has been guiding us and sir ने हमें basically चीज़ें बताई नहीं, वो हमें छोड़ दिए to decide on our own, एंड उन्होंने हमें ये सिखाया कि हमें शॉर्ट टर्म विजन से नहीं लॉन्ग टर्म विजन से सोचना है। सो दैट इज़ अ वेरी गुड थिंग इन माई ओपिनियन। एंड एज फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस, एंड हमने जैसे ग्रुप प्लानिंग एक्सरसाइजेस भी देखी हैं, उसमें भी सर ने हमें बहुत ही कम टिप्स दिए, बस उन्होंने हमें एक तरीके से डूज एंड डोंट्स बताया है, जिसके वजह से वी वर एबल टू टेक बेटर डिसीजन एंड वी हैड अ फार मोर बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग।
आपका अभी रिसेंटली इंटरव्यू हुआ आज के आज?
यस सर।
किन्होंने लिया था?
सर आई वॉज इंटरव्यूड बाई KP Thakur.
What was the experience?
So it was very good, and while taking interview he was analyzing the sheet in which there were various blocks such as determination, courage and personality and social adaptiveness. तो as he was basically framing the questions जिसके basis पे वो आपके personality को evaluate कर रहे थे, and इतना ही नहीं, besides making some evaluation, वो आपके इंटरव्यू के दौरान आपको एक बेसिक इवैल्यूएशन भी देते जा रहे थे और आपको बेसिक इंसाइट्स को भी रिप्रेजेंट करते जा रहे थे, जो आप इंटरव्यू के बाद बेसिकली आप अपने आप को इम्प्रूव कर सकते हो। यस सर।
So let us start with one of the JAG entry students as well.
Hello students, my friends. I am appearing for the JAG entry. My name is Tanya. I went to the interview to the sir and he spoke me for about 15 to 20 minutes, and he also said that primarily he told me to start with the introduction part. So I started off with my introductory part, which was around 4 to 5 minutes. I introduced myself first, starting from my name, from my qualifications in school, from my qualifications in college, and how I live with my family and where do I live. So apart from that, afterwards he gave me a feedback that I was good in that, my communication was good, and also regarding my hobbies, he spoke a few questions and I answered a few one as well. And afterwards he also asked me about the general awareness about India, about other countries, and the places where I lacked was effective intelligence, because I had less knowledge about the international perspective. So he told me to improve on that. Other than that, he told me that I was good in everything, average in everything. I wouldn't call it a good. And he told me to improve the point that if I'm not clearing the first step, that is, if I'm not able to speak it out properly, if I have a problem with that, so for which I told that I don't, and he definitely emphasized.
So what all benefits are you going to avail because of this personal assessment? आपके जो अभी personal assessment है, आपको pros and cons, आपके strength and weakness पता चली.
Yes,
How
sir.
are you planning to work on your weaknesses now?
So earlier on, I knew that I lacked knowledge in my international perspective. I lack interest there. And later on, I got to know that if the spotlight is on me, I stammer, I do the filler thing, and there are involuntary hand movements which I'm doing it right now. So apart from that, I think I will be able to communicate well on one-on-one. So that is the pro that I have, and the con is that when I'm put in a situation under a spotlight, then I have to speak for like 5 minutes. Then for say I might lack knowledge, therefore for that reason I couldn't speak. So he said to improve on that aspect, and other than that I was fine with everything, well with everything. Thank you.
So now we'll talk about one of the TS candidate, Samir. How was the experience in the whole SSB classes?
Good morning, sir and my friends. My name is Samir Singh. My experience is really good and appreciable too. As for my perspective, mainly the MKC coaching and institute, and especially I will give credit to Shan sir for my personality development, which I really lack. And I am a conference out candidate, so I have just found things really useful that have helped me at the time of SSB. And also, as far as talking about SK sir, which is taking our GTO as well as screening test, he has also told us tips, just like living original and liveliness. These are the both important things, and especially they are, I think, for my perspective, personality developer actually, which helps me and others also. But for my perspective, it has helped very well, and for upcoming candidates, it will also work very well. And talking about the GTO, which I think as per the sir and other members, I think the most important task of the SSB. So for that, MKC is really good, as it helped me, because many things I was lacking. But nowadays, I've just seen changes in myself, so it's appreciable, I think. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you, because when I talk about my preparation, I also did my preparation for SSB from Major Kalshi Classes, and Captain SK Singh was the person who really guided me well, and the result was in the front of the whole world. Let's talk about one of the candidate from a really different entry, TA candidate. How was the experience in the whole SSB?
Hello sir, my name is Sanjay. So experience in MKC classes till now is really good. I'm a repeater, so this would be the third time I'm going to appear for SSB. So the guidance here that we get is really very important, because for example, the first test, that is the screening. So in that I was not aware of that OIR part. So now in MKC I got to know that OIR part is really very important, because let's say even if you get OIR 3, there are chances, like very hard chances that you would get recommended. So OIR 1 and 2 is something which is really very important. Other part is that we are getting assessed by the ex-GTOs, ex-interviewing officers, which is again really very important, because they don't say to write what, for example, they don't give us an exact you say para or a word to write. They just ask us to think, and they ask us to analyze and say, however you are, like whatever is your personality, try to put that in that paper. And also the real-time test that we are going through, for example, the psychology test that we have gone through, that is also really helped us to understand how it is going to be in the real time in SSB. So overall, today is my 9th class, and overall it is going good.
So how was the experience, and how you are really confident that you will be able to ace the written examination?
Yes sir, as I evaluated my paper from Major Kalshi Classes answer key, which they have uploaded on their website, and after even including the negative marking, I am scoring 470 marks, and I am pretty confident about that I will clear ND exam. And for now, I am also preparing for TES-46 Entry, and this is my 4th class, and I am pretty happy that I'm doing my course from such a reputed institute, and all the faculties here is so good and so cooperative, and whatever even the minor doubts which we get in our minds, and they clarify it with such detailed perceptions that it's fantastic here, and everything is so good and cooperative. Thank you.
CDS entry candidate.
Good morning, friends. This is my first opportunity in defense examination. In the examination of CDS, I match my solutions, and I match the marks from answer key. I get about 145 marks in CDS, and I think it is very fulfill the cutoffs. And in institution Major Kalshi, firstly when I come here, I have a lack of teamwork. But after that, I come here, many coaches like Captain SK sir, Group Captain LK Pandey sir, and our mentor Sran sir helps us to improve our teamwork and many psychology factors. And I am very glad to be a part of Major Kalshi. Thank you, sir.
So how was your whole experience? So personal assessment आपको मिला, जो weaknesses आपकी पता चल रही हैं. How are you able to assess those qualities? Self analysis as we know कि काफ़ी important है. तो self introspection काफ़ी word use किया जाता है जो repeaters होते हैं especially, कि self introspection करते हैं, अपनी qualities अपनी weaknesses को निकालो and then उस पर work करके next time आप जाए. So it is the best thing कि आप first time में ही आप जाओ, अपने self introspection इतना strong रखिए कि आपको repeater का tag ही ना लगे. So how was the experience whole? आपको analysis का क्या फ़ायदा मिल रहा?
Hello friends, my name is Sameer Pandey. I am here for the NDA entry. I give first time, I was screened out candidate. I was screened out from the Bhopal. Here I experienced that what we are actually, we are not showing to their SSB because due to the nervousness and many things. For here, while practicing many things, real time situations we get, so we are able to perform well. And also there was a many myths that institution can change your personality. No, here the many teachers and assessors give us the guidelines, and also they strongly says to us that no need to change a 1% to your personality. What you are, you must be present there and you must be selected. That's I get.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sachin Kumar. I am from Alwar, Rajasthan. I came to here traveling a very long distance because I felt this is a very good coaching because I got screened out in Allahabad in a few months ago. Because I do not aware of the process. So it is very important to know the process and your qualities. You have it in you. So here I have improved my communication skills and some personality, and the qualities are told me to improve. They have also improved my body language when I performing a GD or a PPDT, and it has improved me a lot. And I am here in about 4 to 5 days, and I have seen changing in myself.
So the reason why I'm able to connect with you guys is because few months ago I was sitting there, and I also believed कि क्या पता coaching के 14 days में आपकी personality को पूरा change नहीं किया जा सकता, definitely. But the thing which I learned from Major Kalshi Classes myself was कि जब तक आप अगर physics के term में समझाया जाए, because I'm a science student, जब तक आप efforts लगा रहे हो, क्योंकि हर कोई efforts सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपके रहता है, then that efforts are considered as scalar quantity. Magnitude काफी है, but there is no direction. Perfect guidance जो आपकी होती है, that will make that scalar quantity into a vector quantity with perfect guidance, and आपके recommendation तक का direction वो बता देगी. Efforts आपको ही लगाने हैं, but किस direction में लगाना है, वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ self analysis से आता है. और सेल्फ एनालिसिस तभी हो पाएगा जब आपके वीक पॉइंट्स और स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट्स आपको कोई ऐसा इंसान बताए जो उस या तो फेज से गुजर चुका है, सक्सेस की तरफ जा चुका है, या तो ऑलरेडी आपको टेस्ट करने के लिए वहाँ पे बैठा हो. सो योर ऑफिसर्स एंड मी आर ऑलवेज हियर फॉर यू, एनी काइंड ऑफ डाउट्स एंड एनीथिंग, फॉर एवरीथिंग. ठीक है? एनी डाउट्स? एनीवन वांट टू से इट अगेन? एनीथिंग? ओके, थैंक यू.